Every time I look up at the sky, there is a feeling of calm and transcendence. A splash of blue, a sweep of grey, a stroke of orange, and occasionally a touch of purple. I see a polar bear in the clouds. Or wait, is it an elephant? I see birds forming their victory wheeze as they embark on their journey back home. I close my eyes, take a deep breath, and as I bask in this poetic dream, I render a sudden insight. This, right here, is how I would define joy in its most beautiful form. Joy has found its place in various languages, movies, songs, art, and poems. But what does joy really mean?
For me, joy is getting surprised by my favorite food at home.
Sitting in the sun on a cold winter morning and doing absolutely nothing.
The thing that gives me joy is hanging with these two.
Every time I'm able to acquire for myself like a collectibles version of a book that I really love.
Eating leftover Bonvita after a cup of milk in the morning.
To watch nature slowly unfold.
All these answers, rather different, have one thing that binds them together. More often than in the grand, fancy objects, it is the simple, sweet, and quite ordinary things that brought the most joy of all.
In a world that is so fast-paced with no room for anything else really, how do you make space for joy? The pandemic changed a lot of things, especially missing out on the great outdoors. But we don't have to travel to faraway lands to seek joy. Little moments of joy happen all around us. Look out the window, look up at the sky. The sun makes everything better. Whether it is waking up to see the sunrise or enjoying the sunset from your terrace, streaks of light coming in through the blinds or little particles of dust floating around like gold glitter. The sun transports us to unexpected places of joy and comfort.
The delights of everyday life lie in our immediate surroundings. Evening strolls can become the highlight of the day. To feel the wind in our hair or the grass beneath our feet. To hear the waves of the ocean or the crunching of leaves underfoot. There is a reason we are drawn to these things. Nature grounds us, slows us down, and helps us get out of our heads.
A pop of color at the end of the road can strike the eye and make our hearts sing. It seizes our attention and has the ability to make a common place feel alive and special. What if we could bottle these tiny little moments? How would you fill up this jar of joy?
It could be as simple as taking the first sip of tea in the morning or the smell of freshly baked bread. It could be making imaginary travel plans with your friends or meeting the same friends over a cup of coffee. It could be daydreaming or squeezing in an afternoon nap on a Monday.
When we were little, we were filled with innocence, wonder, and joy. The world was magical and we got excited about the simplest things. Balloons, bubbles, cotton candy, or ice cream with sprinkles seemed to make the day. But growing up, our lenses got cloudy and we lost the innate curiosity to look at things differently. But whoever said that adulthood has to be utterly boring and colorless? Hiding in between our routines, pervasive and everlasting joys are waiting to be discovered even now. Your mind does a happy dance when your favorite song plays on the radio or when you get a free upgrade. Your soul excites when you find money in an old jacket or blue gems in a gems packet. Life has a way to surprise you, even on days that seem ordinary.
And then there are joys that prime over all others. Making someone laugh, giving compliments, or gifting someone something thoughtful. The joy in being kind. Kind to others and to oneself. Allow yourself to celebrate victories, both big and small. Whether you've put batteries in right the first time in your remote or have achieved everything on your to-do list, share your joys. For in those shared celebrations, bonfires, road trips, and festivities, we get a chance to rejoice again.
It's the simple things in life that matter a whole lot, sometimes more than the overall experience. The mundane is where we live and we end up missing most of it. Slow down and bring back your attention to what's in front of you. Slow down and dwell on the beauty of life. Slow down and smell the roses. And ask yourself, how do I fill my jar of joy?